here goes nothing. What do you know? All right, we're off to get another little flip. I just scored a deal on just a little mini bike, but the thing's like mint condition. It looked like in the ad. They sell for about 800 bucks brand new, and I'm picking this thing up for 250 bucks. So can't really go wrong with that. So I will show you guys what it looks like once we get there. How you doing? The yard looks good.
Huh?
The yard looks good. So how fast does it go?
So this keeps up to probably like 25, 30. I rode it not too long ago, so I'm trying to start it back up. But I'm supposed to get short.
Oh man, I'm dealing with nothing. Shoulder issues with this.
Before I retired,
This thing is brand new. I'm not even joking, man. It doesn't even have a scratch on it. I can't wait to show you guys. All right, this thing won't fire up. It wouldn't at the guy's house. I'm not really worried about it. I'm gonna check a couple things. We're gonna try some starting fluid, but first we're gonna check to make sure it's getting spark. So let me grab my spark plug tester. All right, we got our Harbor Freight spark plug tester here.
Always Harbor Freight, baby.
Let's go put this thing on. All right, it's on there. I'm gonna pull and try and watch it to make sure that it's getting spark. Oh yeah, it's getting spark.
Pro tip, spark plug testers are great, just not always accurate.
Man, it's not even sounding like it wants to pop off at all. Let's make sure we're getting fuel to the carburetor. Should have known it's a 10.
It's always a 10 millimeter, bro.
Yeah, we're getting gas. We'll try turning the choke off and the gas off and just cycle it a few times. Alright, so I took the spark plug out. It was pretty wet in there, which is a leading indicator that it was pretty flooded out. I don't know what the gentleman did that I picked it up from. He said he was trying to start it before I got there. And when I was there trying to start it, he kept goosing the throttle. So I'm sure it had plenty of gas in there. I drained the bowl. So we take the spark plug out, dried it, cleaned it, and I put it back in to see if I can get it even just a little snap, crackle, pop. If that's the case, I'm gonna probably just go up and get a new spark plug. So let's try it out. Okay, so we figured some stuff out on it here. I believe we have a faulty kill switch, and I think it is killing the bike no matter what position it's in, because once I unplugged the kill wire, it started to bark off, and that's the first time it started to bark off. Now I think we're dealing with maybe a stuck float, because the carburetor just seems to be getting way too much gas and it's filling up too quickly. And I just went to drain it, and it just kept draining and draining and draining, which is the float bowl is only so big on that thing, so way too much gas coming out. So we're going to pull the carburetor off and see if there's something going on with that. We'll be right back. I got the carburetor off right now. I can't see anything glaringly wrong with it. I mean, it all looks clean. I'm going to pull the jets out in a minute. take a peek at those. But I have a feeling maybe the float needs to be adjusted a little bit. So we're gonna take a look at the jets and go from there. I can't find anything glaringly wrong with this carburetor. Everything seems to be working perfect, and it's cleaner than a whistle.
Clean as a whistle.
This has only been ridden a few times, so I do think for a fact that we have a faulty kill switch. But let's go put a carburetor back on and see what it does. Okay, well, I ran up and got a new spark plug because, as I said, I traced it down to either the kill switch was faulty, so I disconnected the kill switch and it actually started to bark off for a second, but I think that's because I just had the old spark plug out and I kind of cleaned it up and dried it out a little bit. It still had enough juice in there to make it slightly kick over twice. Ran up and got a new spark plug. I just threw that in. Let's see how we do. All right, here goes nothing. What do you know? Faulty spark plug all along.
I'm an idiot.
Just gonna make a few adjustments on there and take it out for a little spin. Okay, so I think I figured out a way to make it go a little faster too. There is a screw down here. You can remove the governor or hook the wire directly up to the carburetor, but there's a screw down here, and if I back it out, it's going to allow me to give it more throttle. So
Do it.
let me get some eyes on it. Yeah, right there. Oh man, that thing does not want to budge. Oh, it's one of those ones that are welded on there. I'm gonna take the airbox off and I'm gonna cut that little weld, and we're gonna be able to get some more speed out of this thing. All right, so there is that little screw in there, and they have a little spot weld on there. So we've got a trick for that. I'm gonna take my cordless Bauer Dremel here.
Always Harbor Freight, baby.
Put on a little cutoff wheel, and we're gonna go and get that bolt loose. I'm gonna put a towel over that carburetor inlet intake there, just in case a spark.
Using your head.
Well, let's see if that was enough. Need a big screwdriver. Not quite. Oh, we got it. All right, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to take this thing out again. I'm going to put the speedometer app on my phone. We're going to see how fast it clocks right now at the original position. We'll come back, we'll adjust that screw out, and we'll go again. All right, people. 19 miles an hour is what we hit. So now, let's go test number 2. Let's get that screw backed out, so that way it allows me to give it more throttle. And then we'll test it again. Let's get this screw backed out really quick. All right, I'm gonna take it off again here. Out for another speed test. 24 miles an hour. We gained 5 miles an hour from backing out that screw, knocking off that little spot weld. Yes! You're welcome. Yes! All right, now let's get this thing cleaned up and see if we can get it sold. Should be fairly easy. The thing is brand new. I looked up on the internet. The interwebs says every place is out of stock of them, and the lowest price I found was $8.99. So get you some. I'm gonna triple my money. Yeah. So this is it. Like I said, it's like practically brand new. You can feel the engine. I haven't even started it. Just turn the kill switch on, and then this is your choke right here. So you pull it that way, is on, and then gas is on.
It's ready to just to pull.
Yep, turn the kill switch on. Big one is stop. What? So we give it that turn the tilt off. Let's go. 750, man.
The light work?
Oh yeah. The minute the bike turns on and starts running, the light's going.
Oh, okay.
That's just the way any scooters, motorcycles, anything like that.
As always, thanks for watching. Tune in every Tuesday and Saturday for new videos. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Those likes really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, RevRender out.